Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, May 24, 2023. There is more bravery or courage in your actions now, and perhaps in your communications, especially if you're offering information about yourself. It's a good time for positive feedback. You can be acting more decisively, and you're more responsive. Others especially enjoy your company and input. As the day advances, with Mars and Jupiter at odds, it can be a time of great enthusiasm, strong drives, and passionate feelings, but also of excess. You can experience a real surge of motivation to resume or take on new projects. Your interests are plenty, but your time is limited. Watch for putting so much pressure on yourself to get something done that you end up impatient and frustrated. Expecting instant results can bring you down and take energy away from what you're doing. Enjoy the day's blast of power for moving forward, but tame expectations, or look for ways to appreciate the positive things happening now instead of seeking to double your winnings. Today is a 5-star day for sex, passion, and dating for you. As the Sun charges through your zodiac sign, your solar house of identity he'll link in a sextile with mighty Mars, the planet of hunger and desire. This ensures you'll have trouble thinking of anything else except your lust and libido. Don't fight it. Put yourself out there to find someone who excites you if single. If committed, take the lead and be direct about how you want to get wild with your one and only. This will lead you both into a sexy adventure that surprises and tantalizes you. What could you possibly say today? Sometimes, you even surprise yourself with what comes out of your mouth in the conversation. Today is no exception since the Sun in your sign will sextile Mars in Leo. Although you tend to be quite loquacious as is, the sextile will amplify your desire to be heard about work matters. Expect to take more of a charge throughout your workday in any conversation that you are part of. You have feedback to share, questions to ask, and decisions to make. So, do not be afraid to speak up. Having the Moon in your income sector as Venus moves into her final 2 weeks here is doing more than just ensuring your nose for money is sharp as she works to make the next 14 days as lucrative as possible. On the heels of Mars' departure over the weekend, this is giving you a better read on the planet of money's influence, which is more about what you can attract, while still holding on to Mars' drive to fight for what you deserve. In the heart of the working week, the Moon not only catches up and aligns with Venus, the planet of money in your income sector, but as it forms a friendly aspect to Neptune in your career sector. While the Moon is just passing through, and this was always going to create a positive few days across the income, work, and career fronts, this brings Venus into the game, and just as she is working to attract the money. A day after Mars left your income sector, the Moon returns for its only visit while Venus, the planet of money, is here, and the timing couldn't be better. The Moon returns in time to capture Mars' warrior and competitive spirit, while bringing a chance to become more emotionally and intuitively engaged as the focus shifts from his drive to fight for what you deserve to Venus' preference for employing the laws of attraction. The best recommendation I can give you at this time is to cleanse your intestinal tract. Start gently, aiding the process with lots of flushing, water, and freshly pressed juices from fruits and vegetables. Lay off the milk and eggs and try getting your protein through beans and tofu. It's also a great time to cut back on your caffeine intake. You will quickly notice an incredibly happy difference in your body. Your innate love of others and desire to help out can be well realized on this day. Don't be surprised if you feel like you can save the world with this essence happening, and in some ways, you probably can. The most important thing for you to seriously consider is where to apply your energies. Make sure that it's an honorable and reputable cause, and then go for it. You can make a difference with the right tools and planning. Don't let anyone tell you differently. The Moon is not only in your income sector as Venus, the planet of money, moves into her final 2 weeks here, but after a friendly aspect to the South Node on the job front yesterday, it forms a friendly aspect to Saturn on the career front today. This is getting the new working week off to a good start across the income, work and career fronts, just as Venus is on a mission to make her final 14 days here as lucrative as possible. 2 days after Mars left, this is a chance to benefit from the roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined, he has cleared a path through. 2 days into your birthday month and new solar year, there is no sign of any planetary activity on the romantic and relationship fronts, but then you wouldn't expect any at this time of year. However, with Venus, the planet of love, having already moved through, and the dwarf planet Ceres returning to your romantic sector next month, there is a sense of what you want from love from the start, as well as a sense of anticipation in the air. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the cosmic alignment of Mars squaring Jupiter intensifies emotions and stirs up sexual energy. This celestial event signifies a favorable period for initiating new projects and addressing challenging situations head-on. Moreover, it grants you a sense of authority and a dominant perspective in professional matters. You have the opportunity to set the rules and establish fresh structures within your workplace, as everyone looks up to you for guidance and inspiration. This empowering phase allows you to make bold moves and decisive choices that will pave the way for success in various aspects of your life. While ambition is commendable, it's essential to acknowledge your limitations. Acknowledge that you may not possess the unwavering stamina or willpower necessary to accomplish all your goals at once. It's prudent to adjust your expectations slightly and find moments to relax and unwind when the opportunity arises. By doing so, you can minimize potential disappointments, derive more pleasure from your endeavors, and achieve your objectives more effortlessly. Caution is advised when dealing with financial matters during this time. Investing your capital at present could lead to highly unfavorable or even catastrophic consequences, as there is a high likelihood of making the wrong choices. If you've been planning a significant purchase for some time, it would be wise to exercise patience, as unexpected events may soon disrupt your plans. Apply the brakes and proceed with caution. Furthermore, it is crucial to prioritize your well-being and give your body the care it deserves. In times of stress, it becomes even more vital to prioritize rest and relaxation. Adopting a healthier mindset and lifestyle holds greater significance now. Consider carefully whether it's worth depleting your energy reserves and discern when it's more beneficial to conserve your strength. In the midst of Jupiter's first full week in your income sector in over a decade, a significant celestial event takes place as the dwarf planet Ceres enters its final 4 weeks in your work sector. As this occurs, Pluto approaches, poised to enter your career sector in less than 3 weeks. The convergence of these planetary energies creates a potent blend, affording you the opportunity to not only gain a deeper understanding of your professional needs and priorities, but also to align them with the newfound income potential brought forth by Jupiter's return. During this time, you may find yourself engaged in more altercations than usual. If you display unnecessary selfishness, people may avoid conversations or abruptly cut you off without warning. It is advisable to steer clear of such disputes and instead, focus on being more responsive to the needs of others. Even if someone isn't entirely honest, maintaining a positive and constructive response can be wise. The stars are favorably aligned in your favor, and by continuing to cultivate this level of activity, you tap into your instinct for profitable business transactions. Negotiations regarding suitable investments are conducted in good faith and are on track to yield positive results. It is important, however, not to set your sights too high, as there are multiple options available to you if you maintain a realistic approach. Furthermore, it is crucial not to leave any outstanding financial claims unpaid, as the current cosmic influences suggest a positive resolution awaits you in these matters. In summary, as Jupiter settles into your income sector and Ceres nears the end of its journey through your work sector, a pivotal time unfolds. Take this opportunity to gain clarity about your professional needs and priorities while aligning them with the potential for increased income. Be mindful of your interactions, avoiding unnecessary conflicts and prioritizing responsiveness to others. Your instincts for profitable business transactions are sharp, but remember to maintain a realistic approach. Lastly, ensure that any pending financial claims are resolved, as the cosmic energy supports positive outcomes in these areas.